Well, better? Huh? Difficult? Yeah. Learning to walk was not easy. Yeah. You understand me in the back? No. No sound in the back. Is it okay now? There's no use to listen to Dhamma if you don't understand. All these happy faces. What shall I do with you? I can only teach you the path to happiness, but you have to go the path for yourself, and that is difficult. It takes some time, and can be full of frustration. But you should not give up. Just like a child never gives up. It falls, it hits itself, it cries, and it gets up again. So should we do with our meditation until we finally get into a stage where we can rest, where there is peace, where there is happiness, where there is no tomorrow and no more yesterday. No worries. We worry all day long. This might happen, that might happen, I might die. Yes, you will die. You don't have to worry about that. Certainly 100%, there's nobody in this world who has survived death. The young people, I understand, they don't believe it yet. Just get old, then you know you're close, and come closer and closer and closer. There's birth, there's death. But what dies? And what stays on? When the body dies, we die as well. We are the body. We are the mind. When our brain is dead, what do you think happens? You want to know? Go into samadhi, go into deep samadhi. Then you know, when this whole universe disappears, when the whole body disappears, all the functions of the body disappear, there's still something. That's the only way how you can know, There's life after death, But for the most people, they are born and die and born and die, Must be so much fun, this life, No? The older people already think about their next birth, or their next life, But they don't think about when they are one year old or 2 years old or 5 years old. They only think, when they think about the next life when they are 20. We only want to remember when we were 20, We don't want to remember when we were 5 years old, 2 years old, When we had trouble to talk, when we had trouble to walk, When we couldn't think straight, How long did we train this body, Remember? No. Learning to walk, Learning to talk, learning to think, At the age of 15 or 16, we finally finished training this body, So that we can use it, And what do we use it for? To eat and to sleep and to work. And then most of us are healthy for 30 years, and then the body starts to decay. How long does it start? How long does it decay? Around 40 years. No? From the age of 45 till 85, most people die at that age, So we wait for death for 40 years, We train this body for 15 years, we can use it at full speed and full strength for 30 years, yeah? And then we wait for death for 40 years. Yeah? Don't believe it? Huh? Ask your parents. The oldest know. Yeah? That's life as a human being. Yeah? It's difficult. Yeah? And then, what are we doing with our life? Yeah? Ask yourself. Yeah? What are you working for? Yeah? Working to live? Yeah? Or living to eat and to sleep? What is the purpose of your life? This answer I can't give you. Why you're born here in Singapore, why you're born in the country that you're born into, why you're born into the family, why you meet the friends you met, yeah? Why you have this condition in your workplace, I can tell you the answer. Yeah? It is your karma. Yeah? But what are you going to do? What the purpose of your life is, everybody has to find out for themselves. Yeah? And don't waste the time. Don't waste your life. Don't throw it away. Yeah? I mean, you go to work, and when you come home, yeah, you eat a little bit, and what do? Kill the time. Huh? With looking at the internet, with playing games, yeah? With talking. Does it make any sense? Yeah? Huh? We talk to our neighbor about the weather, yeah? About our clothes, about our handbags, about our new shoes, or about new car, yeah? Or new toys. Huh? Is that meaningful? Do we want to waste this life? Yeah? That's a question you should ask yourself. Yeah? Am I here to waste my life? Am I here to kill my time? And most of the things we do is killing time. It seems that we can't wait to die and live again. Huh? No? Any objections? Huh? Be careful, yeah? I mean, this life, as a human being, there are 31 realms of existence. Yeah? 25 are in the upper realms, in the heavenly realms. Yeah? And below us, there are 4 realms, the animal realm, the ghost realm, the demon realm, and the hell realm. Yeah? The heavenly realm, they have so little dukkha, they have so little dissatisfaction, they don't want to practice. Yeah? In the ghost realm, nobody wants to practice because, yeah, I mean, they're all hungry, yeah. They all want, yeah. In the hell realm, they just experience all the bad karma, yeah. So they don't have time to practice, yeah. So it's only the human realm where we have, and that's why the Lord Buddha said, yeah. The human realm is a jumping board, yeah. We could actually jump out of the cycle of birth and death, yeah. It is the most opportune life. It's not impossible from the Deva realm to get out, yeah, of the cycle, but it's very improbable, yeah. Because, I mean, when you're happy, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to change anything. Only when you're unhappy, then you start to change things, yeah? And then you start to look for an answer, how do I get out of the misery I am, yeah? When you're not, yeah, huh? When you swim in money, and when you have everything that you want, I mean, you don't look for a way out of this. Huh? You just came here, because you can't find a way out. No? So what did the Lord Buddha teach us, I mean, huh? We are born, we die, and we are born again and die. And how many billions of, please don't drink, can't you stay without water for an hour? Huh? I mean, the body can stay for 4 days without water, yeah? But you don't seem to be able to stay for 1.5 hours, yeah? It is disrespectful, if somebody, exercises himself, so exerts himself, to teach you Dhamma, and then you start to drink, and maybe sooner or later you start to eat because you feel hungry. That's completely disrespectful, yeah? So please, yeah? Everybody, Singapore must be very hot, see everywhere water bottles. Actually, you have here air conditioning, so you don't sweat a lot, so you don't need so much water. So when the Lord Buddha, he was brought up in a palace. He didn't see anything than young people. He never saw anybody sick. He never saw anybody aging. He never saw any death. But he was curious about what is outside of the palace. So he went outside of the palace, and then he saw a sick person. And then he asked his driver, is everybody getting sick? Am I getting sick? I don't want to get sick. And the next time he went out of the palace, he saw a dead person. And he asked, everybody's going to die? Am I going to die? I don't want to die. Nobody of us wants to die, actually. We all want to live forever. And the third time he went out, and he saw old people, broken people, hardly being able to walk, hardly being able to talk, And then he asked his driver, is everybody getting old? Yes, everybody's getting old. Am I getting old? Yes, you're getting old. But still, he didn't see anything, how to end, He wondered, what is the way out? What is the way out of, how am I not going to get old? How am I not going to get sick? How am I not going to die? What is the way out? And the fourth time he went out of the palace, that's where he saw the solution. He saw a samana, a recluse, somebody who lived differently than the rest of the world. This is a very, very important aspect in Buddhism. Seeing monks or seeing samanas, recluse, that tells us, whenever we see it, maybe consciously, unconsciously, we see somebody is not living the way that we are living. But here in Singapore, you don't see it. When you go to Thailand, every morning you see them walking, walking through the village, walking through the city. You see the reminder that there's another way of life. And that is very important. If the Lord Buddha wouldn't have seen it, he might not have gone out, and become a recluse himself and find the truth. But in the West we don't have it. We in Singapore we don't have it. In Malaysia we don't have it. It's only in a few countries where we have it. Sri Lanka, there where they go Bindabat, Myanmar, Laos, and Kampuchea. These are the traditional Theravada monks who go on Pindapat. Most of the other sects actually don't go on Pindapat. Most of the Zen Buddhist monks, they grow their own food. They keep in their monasteries. But the Lord Buddha said we should not do that. We should go out and beg for food. And there's a very good reason why we should beg for food. We just eat what we get. If you start to cook, everybody cooks, everybody has somebody who cooks for you. You cook what you like to eat, No? You don't cook things that you don't like to eat, And for a monk, he should be satisfied with whatever is given to him. But monks are people, so they are also not satisfied. I know a lot of Western monks, we can't eat meat. That's wrong. The Lord Buddha said it's wrong. You eat what you get. Or in German we have the saying, whatever is on the table, that's what you're going to eat. You don't get any extra food. And that's what we eat, as monks. So if Westerners, come to our monasteries, and they are vegetarian, said, oh, sorry, that's not the place for you. We don't have vegetarian food, we have just food, If you don't like it, you need to go to another monastery. Maybe they are. Yeah? And we can't. I mean, what kind of monk is that to ask the lay people to cook vegetarian food for them? Because these lay people want to eat meat, so they have to cook something special for them, for the monks. Huh? If the lay people are vegetarian, that's fine. Yeah, then the monk eats vegetarian as well. Yeah, if the lay people wants to eat meat, then the monks eat meat as well. Yeah, there's no problem at all. Yeah. And you remember, I mean, if you studied a little bit of the suttas, yeah, actually there was another monk, you know, the cousin of the Lord Buddha. You remember him, Devadatta? Yeah, he's still in hell down there. Yeah. Huh? He tried to kill the Buddha, you know, a few times. Yeah, and then the last time, you know, he drew blood from the Lord Buddha, and that was the end of it. Instantly, the earth opened up, and he went instantly to hell. Yeah. And he will be there for 100,000 years. So, I mean, he will be still there. Yeah? Now, the Devadatta came to the Lord Buddha. I mean, all of the monks, you know, should not eat meat. They should, you know, they should be vegetarian. And all of the monks, you know, they should go into the forest and practice there. And then the Lord Buddha just answered, "Don't speak like this, my friend." Yeah. Some people can do it, other people won't be able to do it. Yeah? Just be happy with whatever is given to you. Just be happy, you know, with whatever situation you're in. Yeah? Yeah? And that's why we have to, yeah? I mean, a monk's training is maybe not, well, you know, you can say it is not difficult, but it is not easy as well. Yeah? You have to live with whatever people give you, yeah? And if you're in a poor region, you know, you will get, you know, you won't get a lot of good food, yeah? Yeah? If you're in the city, you know, yeah, then you get hamburgers, pizza, and all this terrible stuff, yeah? Asians have such a good cooking, yeah? I mean, the Singaporean food is also good, yeah? 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 Thai food is very good, excellent, yeah? Chinese food is very good. Why do we need this pizza? Huh? Huh? These hamburgers, all these greasy, you know, terrible tasting, or not tasting at all food? Yeah? Why do you love it? Yeah? And the Thais, you know, sometimes, you know, they think, oh, this is a Western monk, you know, let's give him some hamburgers and some pizza and so on. Yeah? But there's always some Thai monks there, you know, so I pass it on to them, and they love it. It's not, yeah, I mean, you have to look after your body, you know, I mean, it is not healthy, this kind of food, yeah. Actually, never. Even when I studied in the United States, I never really ate it, yeah. I always cooked for myself. Yeah? But anyway, so a monk should be satisfied with whatever is given to him, yeah? No matter, you know, the place that is given to him, the kuti that is given to him, yeah, the conditions here where he lives there, yeah? I mean, he should be satisfied. And that is something that's not easy for some people, yeah, to adjust to, yeah? Bitten by mosquitoes, yeah? Being in the hot, yeah? Sweating a lot, yeah? But that is only the body. Yeah? It has nothing to do with the driver. Eh? And who is the driver of the car? Eh? What do you think? Eh? What did I say this morning? Eh? The heart, yes. Do you know that you have a heart? Eh? Have you noticed it now in meditation? Yeah? Have you get in contact with the heart? Yeah? Probably you've got only in contact with the kilesas who reside in the heart. Yeah? The kilesas is this little voice that tells you constantly what to do, what to like, what not to do, and what not to like. Yeah? You got familiar with this voice? Oh, I said enough, you know, now it's painful, now I should get up, you know, now I should do walking, now I should drink something, now I should eat something, yeah? You remember this voice? Yeah? This is called your slave driver. Yeah? You like to be a slave? Huh? No. But we so easily give in. Oh, it's so painful. It's so painful. I need to get up. Huh? Who tells us it's so painful? Huh? What is this voice? What is the voice in our ears who tells us it's so painful? What is the voice in our ears that tells us, oh, that is so worrisome? Yeah? And who knows this voice? Huh? Are you not aware of this voice that tells you something? Yeah? So if you're aware of something, something within your ears, yeah, or something within your mind telling you something to do, you just can say, no. Have you ever tried that? Yeah? And sometimes, they come in again, and try it in another way, and then try it in another way, and then try it in another way, until you say, go, yeah? Go and leave me alone, yeah? No, it is a suggestion. It's not me, but we say, I feel sad, yeah? And then we have no weapon. The moment we say, I feel sad, I feel happy, I feel unhappy, I need more money, yeah? Then there's no object that we can attack, yeah? But the moment we see, there's a thought, there is sadness, then we have actually an object to look at, no? Then we can look at sadness. Then we can look at anger. Then we can look at all these things, yeah? But the moment I say, I am like this, I am like that, finished. You are in the hands of the kilesa, or the deceiver, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah? The kilesas actually, are the subordinates of avijja. Yeah? Avijja is the mastermind behind it. Yeah? And avijja has 3 armies. Yeah? The first 2 armies are greed and hatred. Yeah? Likes and dislikes. Yeah? And with this, it drives us all our life. Yeah? This I like, this I don't like. This I like, this I don't like. Yeah? That I like, this I need, that I don't need. Yeah? That is greed and hate. Yeah? So, and the army that is behind and pushing greed and hate in front is delusion. So, and behind that is the mastermind who pulls all the strings. Yeah? And we fooled every time. Tells us we need this. Huh? And then Luang Por asks, why do I need this? I don't need this. Yes, you need this. No, I don't need it. Huh? You have to fight it. It's not you. How can you say, look at your neighbor, is it you? When you look at your neighbor? Huh? You see him? Huh? When you look at his ears, you see his ears? Are they your ears? Huh? When you look at his hand, yeah? Are they your hands? No. But when you look at this hand, you say, it's my hand. But you look the same way. It's just a hand. A hand is a hand, yeah? It's a principle of anatta. It's a very important principle, yeah? Whatever I can see, whatever I can experience is not me. Yeah? Because who is the one then actually who experiences it? Huh? Who experiences sadness? Yeah? Who knows that there is sadness? Who knows there is happiness? Yeah? You tell your friend, I'm so happy. Yeah? Who knows that there is happiness? Yeah? Who tells you there is happiness? Yeah? Who knows this? Who knows that there is a thought? No? Never wondered? Who are you? Huh? Who are you to tell me? Huh? Who are you to command me around? Yeah? The principle of anatta. Yeah? Understand it. Yeah? Try to understand it. Yeah? The first and the most important thing are these two armies of greed and hatred. And greed and hatred are rooted in this body. Yeah? When we finish with the investigation of the body, when we see it for what it is, a biological robot, yeah, then we can still like, yeah, we still like our car, but we know we are not the car. Yeah? Now just imagine, just to get an idea of what I'm talking about. Yeah? Imagine to be born in a car, imagine that you die in the car, and imagine that you never got out of the car. How can you not believe that you are the car? Huh? Got it? So we are born in this body, we will die in the body, and we will never get out of the body. How can we not believe that we are the body? Huh? You just get out of the body, look at the body and see, this is the body, yeah, okay. Yeah. Actually, it is just like nowadays we create robots. Yeah? Robots for industrial tasks. Nowadays, they create even, for your entertainment, yeah? For your servant, That's a tool. We use it. Yeah? Like we use a car, we use a robot, we use all these things, yeah? All these technical gadgets. Yeah? Don't we use them? Yeah? Are they us? No. Yeah? We use them. So, this body, we use it to create things, yeah? It's a fantastic tool, yeah? That's why it takes so long to program it, yeah? Remember it? We programmed it for 15 years, 16 years? Huh? Until it can do, the things that it wants to do. It can create, it can create these airplanes, it can create everything, structures, buildings, and so on. It's a nice tool, yeah? But it's a tool. It's not us, yeah? When you have a toolbox at home, and you can do a lot of things with this toolbox, no matter what it is, yeah? Electronic toolbox or, mechanical toolbox, yeah? You can do a lot of things, but you never think that you're the tools, yeah? So why do we believe that we are this body, yeah? It's a tool. See it as a tool, yeah? And then when this tool, because it is natural, it will die. When this tool dies, we just look for another toolbox, yeah. Or in the example of a car, when our car breaks down and cannot be repaired, what do? We walk? No, we look for another car. Yeah? If you have the money, yeah. If we don't have the money, we can't buy another car, we go for hell for a while, until we get the money back. Yeah? You understand that? Huh? Don't see, whatever you see, whatever you feel, whatever, yeah, whatever you can experience cannot be you, because who is the one who experiences it? When you actually reach samadhi, then you see it very clearly. Now when you're not in samadhi, when you're not really concentrated, you can't really see it clearly. But once you're in samadhi, you can see, there's thought passing by, just like the airplanes constantly pass by. Huh? What has it to do with me? Huh? But we think we are attached to these things. Just like we are attached to this body, we are attached, this is my thought, this is my idea, this is my opinion, and your opinion is wrong. Huh? And then we get into fight. Husband and wife constantly get into fight. Yeah? For what? Huh? Because people have different opinions. People have different views. Yeah? If you accept, that we have different views, we would have been a loving relationship, yeah? But we can't, yeah? Because we are right, yeah? And the other person is wrong. Huh? Who says that we are right? The other person just thinks the same thing. He is right and we are wrong. So where's the solution to this problem? No solution. And is it so fun, to fight? Yeah? A relationship can be very great, can be very comforting. Yeah? The Lord Buddha actually said, that is having a good relationship, having a good marriage, is the highest happiness that people can have in this world. Yeah? So why do we destroy it? It's not the other person who destroys it. It's we. Yeah? No? We always look for faults in the other person. Yeah? We never look for our own faults. Yeah? Realize that one time. My master always said, don't look at others, look at yourself. Yeah? And you have lots of things to do when you look at yourself. Yeah? You don't even have time to look at other people. Yeah? There are so many things that you see. There are so many things that you can correct. Yeah? All your wrong views. Yeah? And the view is always a view. Yeah? And if you remember, the older generation remembers it, yeah? What did we think 20 years ago, yeah? That has nothing to do with what we think right now, or 15 years ago, or 10 years ago, yeah? Or even 40 years ago, yeah? When we are old enough. Huh? Yeah, I had the illusion, when I was 20, yeah? 40 years ago, I had the illusion I can change the world, yeah? This illusion really dies very quickly. Yeah? We can't change the world, but we can change ourselves. Yeah? That insight came rather late. Yeah? Yeah? But that's how we can live. Most of the people, are in a sort of relationship, so make this a happy relationship. Yeah? Don't fight, a fight, is terrible, yeah? It leaves scars on everybody, yeah? It scars the heart, sometimes the heart is so scarred that, we get a divorce, and then we think, we find a better person. Huh? Maybe you change yourself to be a better person, and then you have no problem, finding the best person, yeah, the best match, yeah? That is just something, that we should realize, yeah? And use this principle of anicca, yeah? Anatta, and dukkha. Yeah? Anicca is impermanent. Whatever arises ceases, yeah? You know that, huh? If there's a happy feeling, does it stay forever? No. Yeah? And we don't want to let it go, yeah? But it goes on itself, yeah? When you have some clothes on that you don't like, yeah, you can go to your wardrobe and change it into something you like, huh? No? That's yours, yeah. But if you have a feeling that you don't like, you cannot change it into something that you like. Try it out, yeah. Then we should be all happy, because nobody likes unhappy feelings, yeah. So how can we call it me, mine, and I, if we can't change it? Yeah? Just like we can't change the weather. When it's raining, we can't make the sunshine. Yeah? When the sunshine is there, we can't make it rain. Yeah? When it's cloudy, we can't make it not cloudy. Yeah? And so on. These things come and go. Yeah? Feelings come and go. And everybody, who's old enough has noticed that. Even the feeling of samadhi comes and goes. Yeah? We go in and there's a nice feeling, but each time we go into samadhi, it's a different kind of feeling. It's never the same. Yeah. And that is the problem why we don't get into samadhi, because we look for a certain feeling. Yeah. Instead of doing our work. Yeah. I always, when I talk about samadhi, I have a nice simile. Yeah? Samadhi is like digging a hole. Yeah? As long as we dig, the hole gets deeper. Yeah? The moment we start to look for a hole, the hole fills up. Yeah? There's no more hole. Yeah? And when we had a nice meditation, and the next time we meditate and look for this nice feeling that arises, yeah? It is just looking for the hole that we digged yesterday. Yeah? And this hole is gone. It instantly fills up. Yeah? But if we dig and dig and dig, yeah, if we stay with the Buddha, if we stay with the breath, then that is digging, yeah, then the result will come. Yeah? But the moment a happy feeling comes, the moment, a nice feeling is coming, instead of digging, we latch on to this feeling. And then, blah, it goes away. Huh? And then we think, oh, why is it going away? Why is it going away? Because we didn't do our work. And we know that from our daily life, yeah? If we don't do our work, we don't get paid. Do you? Yeah? Does anybody get paid without doing any work? Normally not, yeah? So do the work, yeah? And it is very easy, especially, when the mind gets calm, there are a lot of interesting things that are happening to latch onto these, yeah? And then we forget it, yeah, and don't do our work, yeah? So our meditation never gets deeper. Yeah? And that's what we want. We really want to disappear, yeah? At least, for a few moments or for half an hour or maybe even for half a day. We just want to disappear from this world. Just completely rest, yeah? Just like you go to bed, you don't know where you are. Huh? Does anybody remember what is happening, during your sleep? If you don't have a nightmare, huh? Or if you don't have a funny dream, yeah? Mm-mm. Did you ever had a funny dream where you woke up and start laughing? That's nice dreams. That's not nightmares, yeah? Nightmares are cruel. Yeah? Now, do your work, don't latch onto these feelings, yeah? And rest, we need a safe house, yeah? Before we can actually do the work, yeah? As I said, yeah? Remember, yeah? We are born to die. Yeah? And nobody is exempt from dying, yeah? And when we die, we are born again, yeah? Sometimes we are born as human beings, sometimes we are born as animals, sometimes as ghosts, sometimes, most of the time, in the hell realm, and sometimes in the heaven. Yeah? So you climb up and then you fall down. And then you climb up again, you fall down. Yeah? It's called, the cycle of birth and death. Yeah? But I call it the hamster wheel. Yeah? It is much more obvious. Yeah? Yeah? Whenever you see a hamster wheel a hamster in a hamster wheel, huh? What is he doing? Running, 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 not going anywhere. Yeah? That's what we are. No? The hamster, of course the hamster thinks he's doing something worthwhile. Yeah? Just like us, we think, But actually all what we can do is go through the 31 realms of existence, until we come back, yeah? And we have been everywhere, yeah? Even in the human life, we have been in so many different places, yeah? Sometimes we have been farmers, most of the time we have been soldiers, yeah? Fighting any kind of battles, yeah? Sometimes we might have been lords, and some of us might have been kings or queens, yeah? Some of us, might have been scientists, yeah, or whatever, yeah? Every profession, yeah? Every profession we probably went through, yeah? That existed. Yeah? But we can't get enough, yeah? We want more and more and more, yeah? Because we don't want this life to end, isn't it? We want to stay there forever, do this and do that. And if you remember, once we have a project, once the project is finished, the next project is coming up. There's never an end to that. Huh? Oh, I just want to finish my house. Yeah? Once I finish my house, now I want to build a garage. Yeah? Or now I need a car. And then we work and work and work. At the end, we die and we haven't attained anything. Yeah? Because all these things we cannot take with us. Yeah? They are material things. Yeah? We can't take with us. The only thing that we can take with us is, Bab and Bun. Yeah? That means married and demarried. Yeah? That goes with us. Yeah? So, when we think about the next life, start preparing, packing your backpack. Yeah? With lots of good married, yeah? Not so much demarried, yeah? Pack a lot of good married in, and the next life will be easier. Yeah? If you still like, living life after life after life. But if you want to get out of the hamster wheel, yeah, then you have to put in a lot of effort, yeah. And getting out of the hamster wheel, yeah, is the fourth noble truth, yeah. Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Sila means the precepts. Yeah? Samadhi means being able to concentrate. Buddha taught this morning. Yeah? Being able to concentrate on one point and getting calm. Yeah? Making the mind stop. Yeah? The mind engine, turning off the mind engine. Yeah? Do you know how it feels like turning off the mind engine? Yeah? I mean, ever went with your car? Yeah? With the air conditioner on, with the radio on in a natural park, yeah? And stayed there because it is, so hot outside, You stayed there natural and, this is so amazing, yeah? Then you turn your air conditioner off, then you turn your radio off, then you open the windows, and suddenly you hear all these sounds of nature. And that is like when we turn off the mind engine, we see a lot of other things. We experience a lot of other things that are always there, but because of our mind engine is so noisy, we can't hear it and we can't see it. But it's difficult. We like to live in our world of illusions. Yeah? That's why we play all these video games. Yeah? Within the illusion, we get even deeper in the illusion. Yeah? I mean, what is a life different? What is the difference between a life and a video game? Yeah? In the end, it says, game over. You die. And what do? When we are passionate players, we play the next game. Isn't it? Yeah? Yeah, admit it. It's killing time. Yeah? It's really killing time. Yeah? Also, the constant search on the internet, it's killing time. Actually, in German we have a nice saying. What I don't know doesn't make me hot. Yeah? So if I don't know all these things that happen in the world, I don't get angry. I don't get upset. Why should I know all these things? What does it help me? Yeah? When you read the newspapers, how often do you get angry about this person that you don't even know? What has it to do with you? Yeah? Cut down, the things that infiltrate your mind. Yeah? I mean, what is essential? Of course, yeah. What is essential for your work, you will have to know. Yeah? But what your neighbors are doing, it is no interest of you. Yeah? Except if they buy a bulldozer to tear down your house, yeah, then it is essential to you, yeah. But otherwise, what does it make? Can we change anything? Yeah. We think, No. I mean, if I see, yeah, for instance, there's a lake, yeah. And there's a little child, falling into the lake, yeah? And that is just in front of me, yeah? Then I can jump in and save this lake, save that child, yeah? But if I know 20 kilometers, just now, a child, fall into the lake, I can't save that child. No? Yes? So what is the purpose of knowing this, yeah? It just makes us hot inside, yeah? Restless, and makes us upset or angry, yeah? Even if we know, yeah? Even if we know, that lots of people, are in a war, bombed or whatever, yeah? Or starving and so on, yeah? If you can help, help, yeah? If you can't help, don't worry about it. Yeah? If you have the opportunity to help, yeah? And the opportunity comes, yeah? Sometimes the opportunity comes by itself, so we help, yeah? If we can, yeah? If you can't, don't even worry about it. Yeah? The less you know, the happier you can be. Yeah? Actually, something, Jesus also said, yeah? People who are naive, that is, they have the way to heaven, yeah? The people who think a lot, they don't find the way to heaven. No, he said quite a few good things, yeah? What you sow is what you reap, yeah? And what you reap is what you've sown. Yeah? And that's the same as karma. Yeah? Whatever we do, will come back to us, if we like it or not. Uncomfortable, to hear the truth, that's not really comfortable. We want to live in our illusion, we want to close our eyes. A wife doesn't want to know, that her husband is unfaithful. So she wants to close the eyes as long as she can. A husband, the same thing. If he knows that his wife is unfaithful, he closes his eyes, he doesn't want to know. Until he realizes, and then he gets angry. Actually, he has known it all time long. But he just didn't want to admit it. We are, that's what the Lord Buddha said. Open your eyes and see for yourself. And we have our eyes closed, so we can't see the truth. And actually, we all want to know the truth. But the problem is we can't bear to hear the truth. Because it's painful. It's painful that there is nobody responsible for the misery that we are living in. It is really painful to hear. If we have a God, we can blame God, for all the misery we are in. But if we know we are the source of our own misery, we can't blame anybody else than us. And that is, of course, difficult. Difficult to accept. Buddhism is the only religion that teaches us to be responsible for ourselves. But we don't want to be responsible. We want just to be like kids, playing around, and not bearing the consequences. Just like little kids can do, and the parents have to bear the responsibilities for their kids. If the kids go stealing, the parents have to pay. Until they get old enough, and then they have to go. Then they have to go to prison or whatever. Buddhism is really, it is. You can call it a really tough religion. And religion in the true sense, it's the only religion in the whole world, Because when you look at the word, religion comes from religare, it's pointing back to oneself. And most of the religion are pointing to something else, to a God, to Allah, or as Hindus to lots of gods, But Buddhism is always pointing back to oneself, Because all problems start from here, from the heart. They don't arise outside. They arise here. It comes through greed, hatred, and delusion. Delusion, not being able to understand in the way that things are. And that is it's the toughest part. But the first thing is, to understand, that you are not the body. Because then you have less problems in this world. As long as you believe you're the body, you will have lots of problems. Because when the body is sick, when you're really sick, you remember it? When you were really sick, what did you think? I'm dying, I can't move. No? I think everybody went through it. Probably nobody who didn't get really sick. When we get really sick, we think we die. And 3 days later we are healthy again. Where's the thought of dying? Where is it? Gone. When the body cannot move, we feel helpless inside it. We want to move it, we want to do this and we want to do that, but the body is just, just broken down for a while, Just like, when we have a car, and just before our holiday it breaks down and needs to be repaired, Makes us very unhappy, But actually, we give it to the car shop, and then it repairs it, and then once it repairs, we just go and drive it again. It's a very nice tool. It's a biological robot And that's what we should see it as. And it took us a long time to program it. Yeah? Huh? And if you can't remember, try to remember it. Yeah? When you went to school, it was so much fun. Yeah? When you learned to walk, it was so much fun. Yeah? Huh? When you learned to talk, and nobody understood you, yeah? And you got angry, yeah? You remember that? If not, please remember it, yeah? Because the next human life will be the same, huh? The first 15 years, yeah, of your life, you will just need to program this body, yeah? Well, of course, it depends on the civilization we are born into, yeah? If it's a highly civilized like us, it takes longer. If it's just a primitive culture, it takes less time, yeah, to program, yeah? We need to learn all these things, yeah? But the most important thing for you is to ask, what is the purpose of your life? Huh? You want to roll around in this hamster wheel? Run around, run, yeah? That's fine. At least put their TV in there, yeah? Huh? And some curtains, make it nice so that they enjoy it, yeah? I have no problem with it, yeah? That's what we normally do, look at your apartments, look at your houses, yeah? Put some nice pictures in, put some nice, TV set, and all these entertainment stations, all these stations that kill our time, yeah? Because we can't wait to die. Look at your life, evaluate sometimes, Actually, yeah? Do you remember? We are human beings. Or at least we call ourselves human beings. Yeah? But when you look at an animal, how do we differentiate ourselves from animals? The animals eat, sleep, and then they hunt for food, yeah? Just like we do. So what is the difference between a human being and an animal? A human being can reflect, has the ability to be able to reflect upon one's action. Now ask yourself, yeah? When was the last time you reflected upon your actions? Huh? When did you ever think, what am I doing? Why am I doing? And what is the result of my doing? Because that would actually elevate us to a state of human being. Otherwise, we are just animals, yeah? Or zombies, running after our greed, because we never reflect. Yeah? So ask yourself, when was the last time you reflected upon your own actions? Yeah? For instance, when you go to the shopping mall, yeah? Before you go to the shopping mall and want to buy something, yeah? Ask, how do I feel now? Yeah? I feel dissatisfied, yeah? I feel dissatisfied with my outlook, yeah? So, yeah? Now what do you want to do, yeah? I want to go shopping, yeah? What is the result? You lose a lot of money. And your heart doesn't change, yeah? It's just your looks that change, yeah? Or you want to buy a new car, or you want to have a new apartment, or you want to change, yeah? You want to change the paintings in your apartment, or the curtains, or whatever, yeah? You constantly want to change something, yeah? You're never satisfied with the way you are, yeah? Think about it. A monk has 3 robes, he wears it, year in, year out, the same robes, yeah? We wash it twice a month, yeah? That's all what we have, I mean, it's done within half an hour, yeah? Washing our clothes that we wear. Huh? When you start, when you go back home, and look at your wardrobe, yeah? How long would it take, to wash through all the wardrobe, yeah? How many clothes do you have, yeah? Long time, yeah? How many times, you daily, clean your apartment, yeah? And all what you need your apartment for is to sleep there, or to eat there, or to cook there, yeah? No? I mean, when you close your eyes, you don't know if you sleep in a palace or if you sleep in a very, very small bedroom. Yeah? You don't know it. Yeah? It's the same thing, with meditators, with monks, I want to have a nice view. The moment they close their eyes, they don't know where they are. Yeah? It doesn't really matter if they are, in the front of a cliff or at the top of the cliff, or in a cave, or just in a kuti. They close their eyes, and they stay with the Buddha and they are gone. Yeah? It doesn't really matter where they are. Yeah? But they all want to have nice places, yeah? Just like human beings, yeah? Monks are humans, yeah? Huh? They have just the same desires, yeah? Lungta Mahabodhi, my master, always said, if somebody ordains, the kilesas, they don't ordain, yeah? The desires are still the same thing, yeah? We have to curb in the desires through our rules, yeah? And through our lifestyle, yeah? That's the only thing, yeah? We learn it long time, yeah? It takes long time, yeah? To learn it, to be satisfied, yeah? When I went on Tudong, sometimes I got only a bowl full of rice. Nothing else, just pure rice, yeah? You can live on that, yeah? Although you have some water with it, and that's enough, yeah? Sometimes you have lots of food, sometimes you have little food, yeah? Sometimes you have this kind of food that you like, sometimes you don't have this kind of food that you like, yeah? You learn, you eat only, to get full, yeah? The moment you're full, no matter what you're eating, yeah? It doesn't really matter, yeah? If you had lobster or if you just had plain rice, when the moment you're full, yeah? And you don't want to eat anything anymore, yeah? Because you can't, yeah? Your stomach will burst, yeah? So, what is this important, yeah? Important is that the stomach has some food, that it can digest, and convert into energy. That's all, yeah? No matter what the food is, yeah? And that's what a monk has to live with, yeah? Or what he has to learn, yeah? But nowadays it is very difficult, yeah? Because the lay people make it so easy, they bring everything, yeah, for the monks. Oh, I have this, I have this, yeah. When my master saw that, he said, the monks, when they get from their breakfast, we had only one meal in the morning, yeah? They are so heavenly laden, it's like a ship, that hasn't even left the harbor, it already sinks within the harbor. Yeah? It cannot even sail out, yeah? Because it gets all the goodies, and they fill their stomach with it, and then they are so heavy that they sink and they cannot practice, yeah? Yeah? But it's not the fault of the lay people, yeah? It's the fault of the monks, yeah? A monk can, choose to go to a place, where he hardly gets any food, yeah? And normally, when I went on Tudong, that's where the places were, where I went, yeah? Where small villages, where the people didn't have a lot, yeah? And that is very helpful for practice, yeah? So make something out of your life, huh? Don't waste it. Don't kill the time, yeah? Make something better, yeah? Think about it, what you want to do with its life, yeah? No matter if you want to get out of the hamster wheel or not, yeah? At least, yeah, make sure that the next life you have better conditions, yeah? Yeah? It's not for everyone that he wants to get out of the hamster wheel, yeah? Only a few, yeah? But at least, make your life, make the next life better, yeah? Because this we have in our hands, yeah? Just like the farmer has in his hands what he eats next year, yeah? He plants it this year, yeah? But think about it, a farmer, this year he wants to eat rice, so he plants rice for the next year. And next year he wants to eat potatoes, yeah? What can he eat? Rice. Huh? So make sure that you get the right things, for your next life, yeah? And there's nothing free in this world, yeah? Whatever we want, we have to work, yeah? If you want to get rich, you have to give, yeah? You have to give the things first before you can receive them. Yeah? No? Do you get paid before you start working? Would be nice, yeah? Huh? But we don't. We have to work first, in order to get paid, yeah? So if we want to get rich, we have to be generous, yeah? And the more generous we are, the richer we get. Yeah? I mean, is it not logical? Yeah? That's a problem about Buddhism. Huh? It's so consequential, it's so logical, it's so rational. There's no mystery in it. Yeah? If you want something, you have to give it first. Yeah? If you want love, you have to give love. Yeah? If you want respect, you have to be respectful to others. Yeah? If you're not, yeah, how can you ask people to be respectful of you? Yeah? They will not be. Yeah? If you want to get into power, you have to serve other people who are in power. Yeah? And so on, and so on, and so on. Yeah? You don't get anything for free. Yeah? Trust me. Yeah? Yeah? But nothing also happens, that if you give something, you will get it back, 100%. Yeah? It's not like the banks who constantly crash. You put your money in and the next day, the bank crashes and you don't get anything. Yeah? No. Karma is, you put in 100% and most of the time you get 120%. And sometimes you get 200% or 400% or 500%. Depends on the bank you put it in. Yeah? But these banks never crashes. Yeah? It's called karma. Yeah? And wherever you are, no matter where you are, except for the hell realm, they don't give you allowances there. But when you come back to the higher ghost realms, then you can destroy it. It's yours, and it will always stay there. Be it the good karma, it will stay there, yeah, until you withdraw it, yeah. Just like you go to a normal bank, you put some money in, and then you withdraw it at any time you wish to, yeah. No, except when you're in prison, then you can't withdraw it. No. So think about it, yeah. Think about your life, what you want to do, and what you want to take with you, yeah, and what you want to have in your next life, yeah. And then work for it, yeah? Because there's no other way how to get it, yeah? And some people speculate, maybe in my last lives I have done this, maybe, yeah? But look at your life now, and then you know what you have done in your previous lives. Yeah? Yeah? As I said, why were we born in Singapore, yeah? Why didn't we get in touch with the Dhamma, like the people in Thailand, yeah? They are born with the Dhamma. They just crawl out of the womb, and then the next day, the mother brings it, and lets it put some food in the boats, yeah? Why weren't we born in Thailand, yeah? Well, not being respectful towards the Dhamma. That's why we are born in places, that is not respectful to the Dhamma, yeah? Just like Lumpur, yeah? He wasn't born in Thailand. Yeah? I didn't even know, until 28 or 29 that there was Dhamma. Yeah? Well, some of you are luckier. Yeah? It took me a long time to find it. Yeah? But once I found it, I latched onto it. Yeah? And never let go. I just latched onto it. Yeah? Yeah? It's something so worthwhile, you never let go. But that depends on the person, yeah. Some people latch on it, but the grip is, the grip is too not too soft, let go after 2 or 3. Oh, it doesn't bring anything, yeah. Because they didn't put their effort, diligent effort into it, yeah. If you put your diligent effort into anything, be it work, be it school, be it university, be it Dhamma practice, you will get results. It's impossible not to get results. Yeah? But, it's so difficult. Let's stop for a moment, make a rest, yeah? Let's sleep, yeah? I'm so tired, yeah? Yeah? That's why we don't get results, yeah? You have to fight these things, yeah? These are the basic hindrances in meditation. You have to fight them, yeah? What is sleepiness? Huh? Have you ever investigated that? No. Your kilesas tell, I am tired, you go to sleep. Yeah. Yes, my Lord. Yes. Yeah. That's what you say. Yes, my Lord, I'm tired, I need to sleep. Huh? No? When you watch an interesting movie on TV, are you tired? So, what is tiredness? Huh? I mean, you can check it out, very easy. Yeah? I mean, when you meditate and you feel tired, think about something interesting. Huh? And the tiredness, gone. Yeah? And then you go back to the Buddha, oh, I'm so tired. Yeah? You're just bored, you're just tired of the Buddha, you're just tired of the breath, that's all. Yeah? You're not really tired, the body is not really tired. When we meditate all day long, I mean, all what we need is 2 hours of sleep. We don't need more than 2 hours. Yeah? I mean, if our practice is good, we need 1.5 hours. If our practice is not so good, we need 4 hours. That's all what we need. Yeah? How long do you sleep? Yeah? Oh, I'm so tired. You're not just, it's just like disinterest. Yeah? You're not interested. Yeah? The same thing, what is boredom? Oh, I'm so bored with the Buddha. Yeah? Let's think about something nice. Yeah? What is it? Let's think about something nice. It's imagination, it's dream work. Yeah? It's running after one soap opera after the other. Yeah? And if you remember when you've been a kid, running after one soap opera, the moment you catch it, blah, goes. Huh? No? Huh? Yeah? And that's what we constantly do. Yeah? When you look at your mind, when you one time observe, the working mind, it constantly creates all these fantasies. Yeah? And then sometimes we confuse these fantasies with reality. Yeah? But that's not. Yeah? Huh? Boredom. What is boredom? What is pain? Oh, pain is a great thing. Yeah? What is pain? Have you ever investigated pain? Huh? No. When we have pain, we run to see the doctor. Give me some pills, give me some pills, give me some pills. Get rid of my pain. No? Huh? Yeah? No? Yes? Yes? We do that. Yeah? When we meditate and there's pain, huh? And we get up and there's no more pain, what kind of pain is that? But because we never use our reflection, yeah? We only do things, that we are told to do, yeah? By our slave driver. And he said, okay, to get rid of pain, you just get up, you stop meditating, yeah? And then we say, yes, my Lord, yes, you're right, you have always been right, yeah? And then we get up and there's no more pain, isn't it? It's magic, isn't it? But we fall for it every time after time after time, we fall for it. Yeah? No? Yes. Pain. Investigating pain. Yeah? Once you get a little bit concentrated, yeah? Once you can sit a little bit longer, over an hour, yeah? Starting to sit 2 hours, 3 hours, yeah? Then pain is the number one meditation object. That's where we actually sharpen our knife of wisdom. Yeah? Because we ask, what is pain? Where is the pain? Yeah? Huh? How is the pain? Yeah? Where is it? You think it is in the body? You think it is in the muscles? Yeah? You think it is in the flesh or in the bones? Yeah? You have bones and flesh and muscles, since you're born. Yeah? Have you been always constantly in pain? Yeah? Oh, I'm sitting so uncomfortable. Yeah, the sitting. Yeah, no, yeah. So it's coming from sitting. Yeah. I mean, when you sit for 2 hours, and watch an interesting movie, there's no pain. But when you sit for half an hour in meditation, oh, it's so painful. Huh? Huh? No, yeah, huh? Or for people who fly to Europe, you sit in this, for 11 hours, or 12 hours, Where's the pain? But for half an hour or an hour, we can't sit in meditation. Actually, it's much more comfortable, to sit, on a meditation seat than sit in these, cabins, Economy, Not first class, Most of us now don't sit in first class. It's a little bit more comfortable, But anyway, where's the pain there? 11 hours, we sit there, No, don't worry about it. Because our mind is entertained with something else, It's distracted, And we constantly distract our mind, And the moment we try to concentrate the mind, the pain comes up, So we have to concentrate our mind on the pain and investigate pain. And then in the first cases, in most cases in the beginning, that pain just disappears. Because the moment you start to investigate something, it will, it will not show you the truth, it will just disappear. Only if you sit long enough, for 2, 3, or 4 hours, then the pain really comes in, But pain investigation is something that is vital for people who want to get out of the hamster wheel. When you die, you will be in great pain. So if you don't know how to deal with pain, you cannot select your destiny. But if you're aware of the pain, and know that there is pain, then you can select your destiny. Where you go. Because you not only have one way to go, look, when you go outside there, you go to the street and you have at least the option to go left or right, and sometimes you have 5 different directions to go to, But when you're in pain, you don't see these options. You just go the main road, wherever it leads to. And the main road mostly leads to, what did I say this morning? Hell. But we do have options. Any moment of our time, any moment of our life, we have options. We can have the options, just like Lumpo, to become a monk. Actually, I never wanted to become a monk. But it was just, opportune. But I wanted to meditate. And then, okay, why not? But it wasn't my desire. All what I wanted to do is meditate, to practice. And the best place to practice, of course, is a monastery. And when you live a long time in a monastery, what's the difference of being a monk or a layperson? There's no more difference. And becoming a monk, it is even more helpful. You have more rules to follow, so your sati will develop. So what is sati? What do you normally translate it to? Mindfulness? Yes? Satipatthana Sutta? Do you know the training of mindfulness? Sati is not mindfulness. Sati is mind emptiness. Mind full is full of one thing. Mind empty is empty of all things. So if you don't understand that, you train the wrong thing. Never heard? When the mind is completely empty, it knows whatever happens in the heart. When the mind is full of one thing, it doesn't know what's happening in the heart because it's concentrating on one thing. So mindfulness is the mind is full of one thing. Mind emptiness, the mind is completely empty. And that's what sati is. Sati is this awareness that is aware of whatever is going on in the heart. And we have to train that. In the beginning, at the moment, you just train concentration. You train concentration on the word Buddha or on the breath. You know that it is the in-breath or the out-breath. Now sati comes in this knowingness of the breath. Is the breath subtle? Is the breath deep? Is the breath shallow? Is the breath rough? Is it at the beginning of the in-breath? Is it the middle of the in-breath? Is it towards the end of the in-breath? Does it change to the out-breath? Yeah? That is where we have to develop sati. Some people only develop concentration because that gives them a happy feeling. Yeah, that is fine. But that is not training sati. Yeah? Why are there two different words? Yeah? Samadhi is concentration and sati is this awareness. And sati is that what we need. It is the flashlight. If you go in your cellar or if you go in your dark room, you stumble across everything and you don't know what you stumble across. Yeah? But if you have a strong flashlight, you see exactly what it is. Yeah? So we have to develop this sati, this flashlight that shows us what is there. Yeah? And we develop it through concentration on the breath or through concentration on the Buddha. Yeah? By knowing, is the Buddha fast? Is the Buddha slow? Is the Buddha deep? Is the Buddha shallow? Yeah? Is it the B? Is it the U? Is it the D? Is it the D or is it the H or the O? Huh? But we are too lazy to do that. We just want to concentrate. And you're not different from my monks, yeah? They are too lazy to develop it because it takes a lot of effort to know at every moment of time how the Buddha or how the breath is. It takes a lot of energy, yeah? And we are too lazy, yeah? Our nature is being lazy, yeah? But I tell them always, laziness is not one of the enlightenment factors, yeah? Yeah? It's actually quite the opposite. Diligent effort is one of the enlightenment factors, yeah? But also piti, yeah? Joy, rapture, yeah? Also samadhi, concentration, right concentration, is also an enlightenment factor. Yeah? But developing sati is of utmost importance. Then we know what is going on in our heart. Yeah? Before our thought arises, we know that there's an intention to think. And then we say, no, don't bother me. Yeah? And then the thought doesn't even come up. Yeah? Oh, when you have good sati, you see in the beginning, it's a train of thoughts. Maybe it's 20 thoughts. Your sati increases, you see a train of 10 thoughts. Then your sati still increases, and you see a train of 4 thoughts. Then you see 2 thoughts. Then you see 1 thought. Then you see half a thought. Then you see the beginning of the thought, and then you see the intention to think. And the intention to think with the forming of a thought is different. Yeah? The intention only gives you the direction. There are so many things that we could experience within ourselves. Why do you constantly obsessed with what is going on outside? Huh? There are so many things that you can learn, yeah? Huh? Inside. But we are so obsessed with what is going around us. Huh? The whole universe is in here. Yeah? So development of sati, try to do it tomorrow. Today is, just concentration, and tomorrow you start to develop the sati, yeah? If you have not done it before, yeah? It's powerful, yeah? This knowingness, yeah? And if you're good, if you want to really see, what is beyond death, yeah? Then you can go into the deep state of samadhi. Yeah? That means, keeping on our Buddha or keeping on the breath until the Buddha, stops. Yeah? It doesn't stop automatically, but the mind becomes so concentrated you cannot form one thought. Yeah? Or the breath really stops, and then you jump to that knowingness. Yeah? And this whole universe disappears. As it has never existed. Doesn't exist in this world, it is beyond this duality. Yeah? This whole universe, collapses. Yeah? You sit there, like a tree stump, People actually, can cut you up into bits and pieces, and you won't notice it. You're gone. You're out. Yeah? There's no sound. There's no more sound. There's no more feeling. There's nothing. And you will see it, when you get concentrated. The feeling of the body becomes less and less and less until it is only, the part of the heart, and then it also disappears. Yeah? And that's how, that is the first wonder of meditation. Yeah? that we can experience. Yeah? Or like my master said, it is a preview of Nibbana. Yeah? If you really want to believe, if you don't believe that there is Nibbana, then just go there, yeah, and see. It really exists, yeah. It's eternity, yeah. And all what we need to do is, sit on our cushion, and stay with the Buddha, yeah. You don't need any special help from anybody, yeah. But it's difficult, yeah. We shouldn't talk, yeah? Because any kind of conversation, will mess up your meditation, extensively. Yeah? I mean, if you really have some sati, if you really have some awareness, yeah, and you have a conversation just for 15 minutes, yeah, and then look at the next meditation, it is just this talk, yeah, just this conversation going round and round and round and round. I shouldn't have said this. I should have said this. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said this. Yeah, that is then your meditation now. Yeah. So talking, while you do intensive retreat, it's not helpful. Yeah. Cut it down. So, what is the time? It's already So do you have any questions? Now you can ask questions. Yeah? Yeah?
And
what comes?
Thought.
Thought, yeah?
Yeah. Or I observe the sound, feeling dislike or like arise.
Yeah?
So I observe the object like breath, or I observe my like and dislike.
Yeah?
Which one I have to observe which one? Because my when I observe my breath, it's like I dislike this breath or like this breath. Or so
where is that coming from? If you stay with the breath, where is this thought coming from? Yeah? I mean, if you start to observe likes and dislikes, yeah, you can do that until the rest of your life and nothing will change. You should not, yeah? If you see there's a thought, then say there's a thought and go back to the breath. Yeah? Don't even think if you like it or don't like it, yeah? That's already, confusing, yeah?
Oh, but already arise.
Yeah. Well, then, then just don't care and then go back to the breath. We have to detach ourselves, yeah? I mean, it's not important if you like it or if you dislike it, yeah? Your work is, digging, yeah? Did I mention it? Yeah? Our meditation is like digging a hole, yeah? As long as we dig, there will be results, yeah? If we start to look at likes and dislikes, there's no digging going on. You understand that? Yeah? So, even if you see there's a dislike coming up, because it is, the mind is very fast, yeah? I understand that, yeah? Then just return back to the breath. Is it the in-breath? Is it the out-breath? Yeah, is the in-breath is the in-breath longer? Is the out-breath longer? What is it? Is it deep? Is it shallow? What is it? Yeah? Ask this kind of question, don't go into likes and dislikes, because then you don't meditate, yeah? Then you don't practice. You understand that? Yeah?
Thank you.
Our work, yeah, is to dig the hole. Yeah? Remember that. And the moment we don't dig, the hole will fill up. Yeah? And if we dig every moment, we get the results of our hole. And the deeper the hole, the less we are aware of this universe. Yeah? Until the hole is so deep, then the universe completely disappears. Yeah? Remember this, yeah? Everyone, yeah? Remember this very well, yeah? As long as you dig, there will be results. The moment you go onto any, yeah? Likes, dislikes, thoughts, memories, yeah? Where is this memory coming from? Oh, huh? Never had that? Oh, where is this memory coming from? Yeah? Well, the Kilesas brought it up, yeah? And then the Kilesas ask, to get you interested. Oh, where is this memory from? Yeah, just like your friend, shows you a picture. Yeah, nice picture, interesting picture, and then he asks you, where is this picture coming from? Didn't you show me trust? Huh? Yeah? So they try to distract us because they can't play. Yeah, if we are getting concentrated on our Buddha, they have no space to play. Yeah. And now remember children who constantly want to play? Yeah? If you take away their favorite toy, they get angry. They get really pissed and they try to nerve you a lot. Yeah? And if you give in, then they have a way to catch you. If you don't give in to children, every mother knows it, if she's in the shopping mall, yeah, and the child wants this or wants that, and the mother just says no, the child cries for 10 or 15 minutes, and then it stops. Because it doesn't get it. Yeah? And that's the same with the kilesas. Yeah? The moment you give in to the kilesas, yeah, you give them a little finger, they take the whole body. Yeah? Yeah? There is no no discussion, yeah, with the kilesas. Yeah? Just give me 5 minutes. Yeah? I mean, everybody of us tried it. Who did meditation for a long time? Yeah? Okay, just give me 5 minutes. No, not even 1 second. Yeah? They don't bargain. They want everything. Yeah? Yeah? They want everything. They want all the time, to play around. Yeah? That's their whole purpose. Yeah? So don't forget this. Yeah? Meditation is like digging a hole. Yeah? As long as you're not with the Buddha or not with the breath, you're not digging. Yeah? If you go to a nice feeling, this nice feeling is not digging. Yeah? I mean, you stop digging and slowly the hole fills up. Yeah? Remember this well. Yeah? Because we tend to forget all these useful things. Yeah? That's why we need to hear it often and often and often. Yeah? Okay, any other question?
Good evening, Ajahn Martin. I just want to check with you. I realize that when I meditate, when I get distracted, I bring myself back to my breath again, then it seems like starting all over again. It seems
what?
like I lose my rhythm. My rhythm, my pacing of my own breath, like restarting again. Is it common? Is it normal?
What do you get?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is when I get distracted.
Yeah?
I bring myself back to my breath again. I realize that it's a different rhythm and it's like starting all over again. Is it normal?
It's all murky. Huh?
Is it normal? Is it normal when I lose my rhythm of my breath and then I feel that I'm restarting again?
I mean, you're not there to control the rhythm of your breath. You're there to observe. No matter how the breath is, just observe it. If it is slow, it's slow. If it is fast, it's fast. You should not control the breath. Yeah? Of course, yes, I understand. We are all control freaks. Yeah? When you look at your life, we like to control all the aspects of our life. So the same thing we do with meditation. We like to make and I've seen people, meditate, make it slow, slow, slow breath, and then That's not meditation. That's trying to control the breath, because we know or we heard that when the breath is calm, the mind is calm. No, when the mind is calm, the breath is calm. Yeah? When we try to make the breath calm, the mind doesn't get calm because it tries to control it. Yeah? And sooner or later you will gasp for air. Yeah? Observing the breath. Just know the breath. It doesn't matter if it is rough. It doesn't matter if it is smooth. It doesn't really matter. All what it matters is, how is it? Understood? So don't worry about it. Of course it's normal. Yeah? We're all control freaks. Yeah? And when you look at your life, you see how much you try to control. Yeah? And then why are you not going to do that? In your meditation, you do the same thing. Yeah? Try control. Yeah?
Just one last one. I realized that sometimes when I observe too much of my breath, I end up thinking too much of it.
What?
Thinking too much of the breath.
Yeah, I mean, it's not our task to think about the breath. I mean, if you don't know how to observe, then go, go out in the nature and observe a butterfly. Yeah, just observe it. To learn how to observe something without, trying to control it, yeah? No, the butterfly goes right, or goes left, goes up, or goes down, goes on the flower, or not on the flower. Just observe it. And that's the same thing that you have to do with the breath, or with the Buddha. Just observe. Know how it is, yeah? It doesn't matter how it is, yeah? It will change, through the calmness of the mind, yeah? But you try to make it calm, and that never works, that gets you actually much more frustrated, yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah? The other people don't understand, yeah? There's one more, yeah? You should use the microphone, otherwise the other people don't understand your question.
Thank you very much, Ajahn, for your very valuable Dhamma talks. I have a question. In the daily life, one tends to get angry and frustrated in the daily life. When this anger or frustration or irritation arise, how do we handle them? Thank you.
To any of the problems you have, there's one good solution. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Anger comes through thoughts, through memories, yeah? I mean, if you replace the thoughts and memories, no matter what it is, it can be greed, yeah? Or it can be anger. You replace that, that thought or that memory that the anger drives on, yeah? Or fuels from it, yeah? And you replace it with Buddha, and the anger is gone, yeah? The moment you stop Buddha, the anger will come again, yeah? So, and then you go with the Buddha again, yeah? Until you see what kind of thoughts, what kind of memory are the fuel for your anger, yeah? And then you can investigate these, yeah, thoughts or these memories, yeah? Then you can investigate it, and then you see, in the end, when you investigate it correctly, you see it's based on wrong view, yeah? But before that, you have to calm it down with Buddha, 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 yeah? For people who think a lot, Buddha, Buddha, Buddha is the best way, because you only think Buddha, yeah? You do it fast, yeah? And then you will see the anger instantly disappears, yeah? But the moment you stop the Buddha, whoops, it comes up again, yeah? And you do it as long as you can see what kind of thoughts and what kind of memories lead to this anger, yeah? And then you can investigate, yeah, these thoughts and memories, yeah? And see if they are valid, yeah? There's nothing valid, why? If you ask yourself, why do you put yourself, on hot fire? Do you like to be fried, Your heart is constantly fried, with all this anger, with this greed, yeah? People don't see that greed is frying their heart, but actually it is, yeah? If you can't get what you want, yeah? That's burning your heart, yeah? And then ask yourself, why do I burn my heart? I don't need these things, All what I need is Buddha or the breath, yeah? But we never ask, yeah? Because we don't reflect. Because we don't like to open our eyes. Yeah? We don't like to see. Yeah? We just like to follow, This voice in our ears that is so crazy, constantly, drives us to do this and that, yeah? And it's a pain in the neck, to get rid of it. Yeah? But once you get rid of it, you're free. Nobody tells you what to do anymore. Huh? Do you like your husband to tell you what to do all constantly? Yeah? Every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, yeah? Do this, do that, like this, like that, yeah? Now you need to drink, now you need to eat, huh? You like your husband to do like this? Yeah? How long you can bear with it? Yeah? 2 or 3 days and then you get rid of him. Yeah? Huh? You do the same thing to yourself, yeah? Yeah? Why don't you get rid of the slave driver? Yeah? And then really enjoy freedom. Yeah? Think about, how many people in how many countries fight for their outer freedom. Yeah? And they give up their lives for it. But when we sit on the meditation cushion, yeah, we don't. We give in to the pain, we give in to this, we give in that. We don't fight for our inner freedom. And the inner freedom, no matter where you are, you're free. Nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can tell you what to think. Yeah? They can oppress you, but you can't be oppressed. Isn't that interesting? Yeah? That is freedom. Yeah? We look for freedom, freedom to do what we want to do. That's not freedom. Yeah? That's still under the slave driver who tells us what to do and what to want and what not to want. Yeah? Be free of this slave driver, The mind is empty all the time. Yeah? Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah? And then you do the things that are necessary to do. Yeah? If there's nothing, just like my master, if nobody, was around, and asked him anything or came to visit him, he was inactive, yeah? And the moment somebody came, he was active, yeah? Actually, when he was inactive, you didn't see him, yeah? He wasn't there. Yeah? You could really notice that, yeah? People could go up to him, they could walk through to him, he didn't even mind, yeah? But the moment he went on stage, whoa, yeah? There was lots of energy. That is a person who is free, not a person who has a big ego. Yeah? Okay, you wanted to ask a question? Yeah.
Good evening, Ajahn. Earlier on, when you said about the what some of the things that you say actually gives a lot of thought rising to think about it. And I think in the past, Long Ta Mahabua, which is your master, I say something striking to what you just say, which is the part where everything collapses and then you witness the Nibbana. So I want to ask the question whereby is it the mind concentrating on the Buddha and then finally everything clips together, or is it during the phrase
What?
clicks? Everything just clicks together and then you see.
It is very difficult. First of all, it is very difficult to get to this one-pointedness. Yeah? And there's nothing that clicks. Yeah? As long as you see something, as long as you experience something, you're not there in the Appana Samadhi. Because the whole world disappears. You dive in one moment, in the next moment, you dive out. Because consciousness is not there as well. Yeah? Mm-hmm. All these 5 khandhas that the Lord Buddha talked about are gone. Yeah? Consciousness, you need consciousness to be aware of sense data coming in. Through the body or through the mind, or whatever. Yeah? If consciousness is gone, yeah, and everything is gone, this whole world disappears. Yeah? And it's not in a click, Yeah? Sometimes, for some people who are skilled from their previous lives, they concentrate and something, just draws them in and then they just follow, yeah. For me it was like that, I just followed it and then I was gone, yeah. And then I was actually in a meditation center, yeah. I was, you had every hour, 1 hour sitting, 1 hour walking, 1 hour sitting, 1 hour walking. I just was sitting down, and then I heard the bell and I said, okay, now we start, yeah. And everybody around me was getting up and I said, what is going on, yeah? I just started meditating, yeah. You're gone. And you don't notice anything. Just like I said, they can cut up your body and you will notice it. When you come back, you will see this body is useless, let's have a look for another body. It's not a click, yeah? And when Lungda Mahabodh talked about it, yeah, sometimes he did it, for how many years, yeah? He sat through the night, yeah? And sometimes he said he got into Apana Samadhi after an hour or after half an hour, and sometimes after 11 hours. It's always a fight, yeah? Yeah? You have to fight, because the moment you're so quiet, you're so calm, then you see the chitta, yeah? The chitta constantly wants to go out, yeah? And this is like a tacho needle, on your car, it constantly flickers out, yeah? And you constantly, don't let it go out, yeah? Until it completely calms down, and then you can jump in, yeah? Okay? Understood?
I think so.
Can I what repeat again? What? No, it's a chitta, the movement of the chitta, yeah, that wants to go out, yeah. It wants to go out in thoughts, it wants to go out in knowing what is there or what is there, yeah. And that is just the movement, but your concentration is so strong that it doesn't allow it to go out, yeah. But it wiggles around, yeah. But it doesn't, it won't get calm, yeah. And so sometimes you fight for hours, for it to get calm, yeah. And sometimes it works, instantly, yeah. No, as long as there are thoughts and feelings and sensations coming in, there, at that time, you don't feel any part of your body, yeah. Even before you go there, you get wrong information about the body position. Yeah? It happened so often to me that I thought my head is on the floor. What is he doing there? And then I opened my eyes and I was sitting straight. Yeah? Because the chitta didn't have time, to look at all these positions to give you the right position of the body. Yeah? It needs a lot of time, yeah, to tell you what position am I in. Yeah? The positioning, the senses of the body, to give you the right position that you're in, it's quite complicated, yeah? And once the chitta is so concentrated, it gives you wrong information, because it didn't have time to go here or there, yeah? Because you didn't let it, yeah? So sometimes you feel like you're lying on your side, yeah? And in the beginning, you're always shocked, what happened now? And you open your eyes and you sit completely straight, yeah? So you have been so concentrated that the position information of the body, yeah, couldn't give you wrong information. Just like with the airplanes, and then they just crash, yeah. And lots of people die, yeah, because of wrong position information, yeah. It's so interesting, when the world of the body, you don't need to do anything else, yeah. How does the chitta work, yeah? You're only interested how the internet is working, yeah? How this game is working, yeah? What is going on in this country or that country, yeah? How much money does my neighbor have, yeah? Why does he have more than me, yeah? He's working less, yeah? That's what you're interested. How this heart, how this chitta is working, nobody seems to be interested. But that determines your life, yeah? No? Yeah? Yes? Yeah? Get to know it, and then things will, will get so easy. Yeah? If you understand, how you work, you understand how everybody else works. Because the mechanism is the same. Yeah? We think we are special. Yeah, don't we? Yeah? The program is the same. Once you understand, once you crack the code, yeah, you understand how the program works. Yeah? 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 Give her the microphone.
Ajahn, so in order to look at how the chitta work, we just have to keep looking at the breath keep, knowing that breath is long, knowing that it's short. Just keep doing that.
For
Is
the
that
moment,
all?
yes. Yeah. Until you see the chitta at work. But I mean, there are some things that you have to do. And that's what I'm talking tomorrow about, investigation. Yeah. The first thing you do, is investigating pain. Yeah. All the things that we don't like, we have to investigate. Yeah. And then once we understand the things that we don't like, we have to investigate the things that we like. Yeah. I mean, it's a long process. Yeah. But first get the chitta completely calm, and then it starts to see, it starts to observe, and it starts to know certain things. And then Panya needs to kick in to ask the right questions. Yeah? What's going on there? For instance, or where is it? What is it? How does it feel like? Things like that. Yeah? Because a flashlight, can show you the things, but there must be something, that will be able to recognize what is going on. And that is Panya. Yeah? But wisdom is not, the younger generation is not anymore taught to be wise. They are only taught to be knowledgeable. Yeah? How to develop wisdom? Yeah? It's asking the right question. Yeah? Just like, when I was in school, that's a long time ago, our teacher, wrote a mathematical formula, and then he asked the students, where am I wrong? Or prove me that I'm wrong. Or prove me that I'm right. Yeah? But nowadays, this is not taught in school anymore. Yeah? It is actually, people, if people don't think, or don't ask the right question, they're very easily subdued, by our advertisement, by our government, by everything, They can use us in so many ways, because we don't never ask questions, Why? Why should I do this? Why should I think like this? What is the purpose? We don't ask this question, They only ask, what do you know? What do you know? Why don't you know this? Why don't you know that? Yeah? That is your bad karma. It was my good karma, to have good teachers, who taught us to think. Yes.
Ajahn, sometimes when I meditate for a while, then I will have this sensation like falling from a very high place.
Yeah.
I am aware of that sensation and it's not comfortable.
Yes.
And I keep telling myself I'm not falling, I'm sitting down, but I still get this drop
Yes.
kind of feeling in the heart, and the heart will beat very fast.
Yeah.
So what should I do?
Try to do you do breath meditation or Buddha?
Both.
Yeah. Try to stay with the Buddha and breath and let the experience happen.
But
Because it is a past, it is a memory. You don't fall real. It's a memory from the past. Maybe somebody, pushed you over the cliff, and you fall and shut. How often did it happen? How often did we die in our bed? Very few times, Most of the times we were killed, we were pushed, When I started meditating, one night after the other, I just started meditating, start getting calm, and then I went to one death, The first time I said, okay, that's okay, I was torn apart in pieces, The next day, I was burned alive, And I said, okay, The third time I was starving in the desert, I was dying of thirst in the desert. I said, okay. And the fourth night, I said, no, I don't want that anymore. Then I asked myself, do you want to stop meditate? No. Okay, then you have to go through it. And after 40 nights and after 40 different kinds of death, never ever came again. So you have to go through it.
do I have to start walking meditation?
No. Experience. And then it's over, yeah? This kind of experience never comes again, yeah? And then something else, maybe another death comes up, yeah? Yeah, I mean, ask yourself, do you want to stop meditating or do you want to go through this? The faster you go through this, the faster you leave it behind you, yeah? It's experience that come up, yeah? Through meditation, yeah? You can't negate it, you can't say, stop cloud, I go walking, don't rain, yeah? No, the cloud is coming, and raining, yeah? Be it with an open heart, yeah? Nothing really happens, yeah? When I came out, from one of my deaths, the body completely felt torn for 2 hours, yeah? But then, it regulates itself in, yeah? It's just the re-experience of death, yeah? Some people, caved in, they die in a cave, that closed in, yeah? Other people die in holes, and other people drown and so on, yeah? These memories will come back, yeah? And it will show you something, yeah? There's always some sort of insight that comes after it, yeah? You don't die. Yeah? I know it is not very favorable, yeah? Think about your nightmares that you sometimes have, yeah? Do you like them? Can you prevent them? No. But if you start to do this, you will not have any more nightmares. Yeah? Just go through it. Let's just let it happen, yeah?
Thank you.
I know it's not easy, yeah, but yeah, just let it happen, yeah. And you will see, slowly there is some burden, pulling off from the heart, yeah. You will get lighter. Yeah? Because it's still there, it wants to come out, yeah. Think about what have you closed in your heart, yeah? What kind of bad experience that you closed off? Do you think, when you open your heart, it will be completely empty? No. All these bad experiences that you closed in, yeah, it is like, there's a simile I use, yeah? You have an attic or you have a cellar. All the things that you don't use, you push in, yeah? And you don't want to see what is in there, yeah? But then one day, you open up the cellar or the attic, and all these things are falling out. Oh, wow, yeah? Get rid of it, you have to get rid of it. Whatever is in your heart, you have to let out, yeah? Huh? Just let it out, yeah? And the more you let out, the freer the heart becomes, and the more it can breathe, yeah? But it's painful, and that's why we put it into the heart, why we locked it into the heart, yeah? No? We locked so many things into the heart because it was so painful experience, yeah? We didn't want to deal with it. That's why we locked into the heart, yeah? And now we open the heart, and of course it needs to come out, huh? No? Do you think, the heart has a has a trash recycler, or? Where it gets rid of all the things that get into the heart? No, it just stores it. it is immense, immense dimensions, yeah? Yeah? And not only from this life, it is stored from previous lives, it is stored, yeah? So it all has to come out before it can become free and empty, yeah? Better stop meditation, huh? It depends on you, yeah? If you want to have a free heart, you have to empty it, yeah? Just like when your cellar is full of all stuff, you have to empty it out, yeah? There's no way, that you get a free cellar without, actually hard work, emptying it and cleaning it, and cleaning the windows that are completely blind, and then you suddenly start to see things, yeah? That's our heart, yeah? It's completely blocked off, yeah? Okay, more questions? Yeah?
Longpo, would it be a good time to rest already, or would you want to entertain one or two more questions?
Yeah, there's just probably one or two questions, yeah?
Okay.
Let them...
Dear Ajahn, can I just check when I'm meditating? Sometimes I find that I have to swallow my saliva, and then I can't. It's like while I was watching my breath, and then it's like this part about the swallowing saliva seems to like impedes my watching of my breath, and actually I know that it kind of like irritates me. So, but then I just let myself swallow the saliva and go back to the breath. Is that the right way?
It's okay, yeah?
Yeah.
But, you know, what makes you swallow the saliva? Why does the saliva come out? Yeah, what kind of thoughts produce the saliva? Yeah?
Okay, sure.
So you have to watch, you have to watch your thoughts, yeah? Because something, it is, yeah, sometimes we need to, to cough, but something is going on before something is happening, always something comes out from the chitta, yeah? An intention, most of the time it is the kilesas. Try to put your feet a little bit away from me, yeah? In Thailand it is very impolite, yeah? So there's always an intention, yeah? And sometimes, you're restless or you're bored or, some sort of, underlying feeling is there, yeah? And you will see it and that will produce all these side effects, artifacts, yeah? The best thing is not even to worry about them, just go back to the breath, but if you have to swallow your saliva, just swallow it, yeah? But if it comes, if it comes too often, then question, what is going on, yeah? Ask yourself, yeah? I mean, that's why we have a brain, to ask certain questions, yeah? What's going on? What the hell is going on, yeah? You can ask yourself this 2 or 3 times a day. What the hell is going on? What am I doing, yeah? Huh? Why am I doing this, yeah? What are the results of my doing, yeah? First of all, it makes life more interesting, yeah? And you don't do stupid things. Huh? Because you see them coming, just don't follow, yeah? I mean, people think, when you have a bad friend, who tells you, to steal this, it's so easy, and you go ahead and steal it, and the police catches you. Then you tell the police that it was your bad friend who told you to steal it, yeah? Do they catch your bad friend, or do they catch you? If the kilesas tell us to do something bad, we still can catch them in the act and say, no, I don't want to do it, yeah? So reflection is the best thing, yeah? And that makes us human beings. Otherwise, we are just robots or zombies, yeah? Following our desires and anger. That's, yeah. I mean, look at the world. Sometimes, you have the opportunity, Singapore is a nice country, has nice weather. Sit on a street coffee and just watch the people. And then you see a horde of zombies running around, yeah? If you really look, if you look without thinking, having your Buddha there, you really see, yeah? Following their desires, yeah? Nothing else, yeah? They don't see each other. Most of the time, they bump into each other, yeah? Or playing with their smartphones, yeah? Not noticing anything of this world, yeah? Not knowing that they are living, yeah? So there was one last question. No? Okay, one last question.
Hi Ajahn. So you talk extensively on how to use the breath and the Buddha as meditation objects. But what about metta? How do you practice metta? Metta meditation.
Where do you want to know that? First practice Buddha meditation and...
Okay.
Where is the metta? It's your imagination of metta. Yeah? I mean, what most of the people, I've been to meditation centers before I became a monk. Yeah? I mean, I try to practice their kind of metta. It's just imagination of metta. Once you open your heart, you see your heart is full of metta. And then you do it, just like with good deeds. You share it with the people that you like, or you share it with the people you dislike, yeah? That's the metta, it's in the heart, yeah? Practicing. Practicing is imagination, yeah? You understand that?
Yes.
The metta is one of the qualities of our heart, just like happiness, yeah? But we locked our heart so we can't get to it, yeah? And do you remember when some of the teachers, what I see very often, or what I saw very often is, people practicing metta for 20 minutes, imagining, this metta being, being a ball, light, and, encompassing the whole world, and then when they end their metta meditation, they see somebody that they dislike, and the anger pushes out, yeah? What kind of metta is that? Huh? That's what you want to practice? Go ahead. Yeah.
Understand, Ajahn.
Good. So,
Breath meditation.
yeah.
Okay, shall we rejoice in Long Pa's Dhamma offering by saying sadhu 3 times? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, if anyone got things to offer Long Pa, you can form a line in front of him.
No, not every day. Put it at the end of the retreat. That's enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. So please keep your offerings until Sunday.
I didn't come here to get things. I came here to wake you up. Yeah. Huh? I have everything that I need. Yeah. I don't need anything. Yeah. I want to see 1 person or 2 persons that really wake up, yeah, to the truth, yeah. That's my pay, yeah. Put a lot of effort, yeah. I haven't gotten my pay yet, yeah. But if you want to, at the end of the retreat, yeah, please, yeah, not every day, every moment.